Hey everybody, welcome to my toy review, and as always, I am the 80s Transformer fan, George, the man that childhood lives forever in 80s Toyland, and today I'm very excited to be unboxing Wheeljack. I got this package yesterday from Big Bad, just had time to do it, and I'm gonna get straight to it. Slice open the box. I know I like to unbox on camera, so you can share it with me, even if you already got yours, or waiting for it now, or deciding to get it. Get it here and see Autobot Wheeljack. Packing out of there. And nothing else in the box. And here is, oops, Wheeljack. Receipt. And a bag of goodies. Guess I'll start with the bag of goodies. Pop this open. And inside the bag is, first and foremost, let's open it up already, the Autobot collector's coin. There it is. This is my first collector's coin as well. It's kind of nice. I don't want to go back and try to get the rest of them, but it's nice. Like the way it slides in and out. And if you can see down here, these guys misspelled Wheeljack, but it's spelled properly on the coin. Probably a printing error. Anyway, that's the collector coin. And here we have, with the exclusive, kind of wish it was packaged inside the box, the hypnosis machine, or was it the anti-hypnosis machine that freed the humans from Dr. Arkaville's control. Sweet. Alright, and here he is. This is one of the ones I've been waiting for a long time. Loved a lot of the other guys as kids, but this is the figure, the character who needed a better figure. Like his G1 toy, which I'll bring out, it needed some help, and he was just an awesome character, and I always wish he had a better toy. Alright, while I'm running my mouth, it's MP20, Cybertron Mechanical Engineer, Wheeljack. He's a Lancia Stratos Turbo. Over here it's got Transformers again, Takara Tomy, Transformers Masterpiece. Turn over to the back, and they stick Optimus Prime with all of these guys. That's the selling point, and the fact that they can fit in the trailer is the selling point. We get it. I got it. Okay, damn. The contents right here. A whole lot of Japanese I can't read. And we'll crack it open right now together and see what's going on with Wheeljack. See if he's everything I hoped he would be. Slide it open, and nothing else in the box. Close this up. Put that in the background for aesthetics. Instructions. Right here is the instructions, and packaged in the instructions is another set of mirrors that you have to put on yourself. This is the first guy you have to do this to, and an extra set in case you like jack it up. So, which makes me nervous because I probably jack it up. And he's packaged with his shoulder cannon and his little generic handgun that he had on the cartoon. The original toy never had a handgun. But back, I want to talk about the packaging and instructions. When I did my Prowl review, I had a viewer comment on the fact that I don't read the instructions, which I don't, and I won't. Any mistake I make or I'll learn from. Excuse me. The guy commented how I popped the ball joint out, and you know, that's the fun of it, man. I've only needed instructions one time in Transformer history, and that was Masterpiece Megatron. So open this up, not for the instructions, for the other material inside. Here are the mirrors, Wheeljack's technical bio card, whatever you want to call it. that's that. And here are the instructions. I do want to look at them whenever they're in color. I do want to check them out, but not for the transformation. So I'll lay it out for you. There is the Autobot Mad Scientist Wheeljack. Whole lot of words I can't read. More color photos, which is always awesome. Wheeljack posed out. A couple images from the Generation 1 cartoon. On the back, the instructions for the transformation in black and white. And I should need these. We'll get through it together. Any mistake I make, you'll see me make those mistakes. All right, let's get on to Wheeljack himself. He's taped in a bubble. Obviously, he's in car mode. Oh, it's just that simple. And here he is. Get his missiles, launcher, and gun out. Move that. And here is Masterpiece Wheeljack. And it looks really nice. It's everything I hoped it would be visually so far. Notice he has a windshield wiper here, which is nice. The paint apps are really good. What I can see, it's a little off right here as soon as I mention that. The front grille, it's amazing. It's a shame that they don't do the rubber anymore. It'd been real nice to be able to pop these tires on and off. They painted the rims this time, unlike the original G1. It's the underbody. Some markings on there. Tommy, made in China. Some serial numbers. H1914. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's got a couple tail lights. And while I have it in vehicle mode, I know that this gun stores somewhere underneath and acts as an exhaust pipe. See if I can figure it out without the instruction. Yeah, there it is. Maybe it goes on this side. Get in there. There it is. For those people who love weapon storage in car mode, even though he has an exhaust pipe, you know. But there you go. See how he rolls. I don't know if it's the exhaust. You can see it. My front tire is not rolling. It's not making contact, and that's right out of the box. I'm turning around. So I got 3 tires making contact. Let me take this off and see if that's why. Nope. Still, my front tire isn't rolling. So out of the box, it's not quite balanced. And why I have him, and he's in vehicle mode, I have the original G1 in vehicle mode. He was always like an off-white, but I'm happy they didn't do this in the same off-white. Here's the original G1. You can see they completed the paint apps all the way down the back, and you don't have the black fist sticking in the back. It's a real, very faithful creation to the toy and the real car, actually. And it just shows you how accurate this thing was 30 years ago as well. All right, let me get that guy out of here. And, okay, let's get this thing transformed. And note, this comes out and up. See the break in the toy. Oh, he has a pretty complicated transformation. So I think it is. And those are like the feet. Since it's coming apart right here, I'll take it apart right here. See if these open up or slide out. I know the windshield opens as well at some point. Oh, this part opens. And there's his head. Now if I can turn it over and figure out the rest of this mess. Alright, I got a leg coming out. I got a leg coming out. Now what did I do? Just pulled it down or what? Oh, there it is. Alright, you know, you don't want to break it. Definitely don't want to break it on camera. It'd be like 100 people like, you dumbass. I took this part down and flip it around. Take this door down and flip it around. And now we got the boots, the bottom portion of the legs. Obviously his head folds out at some point. I don't know if I need to do that yet. See if I can get his hands out. Fold this out. Fold this out. Thing about these, you basically know how it works, but by being a masterpiece, it has a lot of extra panels, making it a little bit more technical. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I'll do it over here. These are his arms. Obviously this folds down and around. It's hard to really do it because I'm looking at the toy, and then when I look at the camera I realize I'm not really getting it on camera. See if I can make the backpack. Oh wait, his wings are underneath as well. I had to pull a little bit closer so I can see it. So get this little part underneath the windshield. It's a spot for it to tab in. Take this little thing and kind of shove it up in there. These wings out of the way a little bit. And bring this part around. See where it tabs in on the side right here. If I can just get it. Keep it in frame. I've scratched the paint a couple times. There's one arm in there. And I need to get one more arm in there without scratching off the paint this time. And there it is almost. These wings feel real fragile. They scare me. Yeah, they feel real. I'm almost afraid to pop it over. That's better. And it's something, it's a little groove here preventing them from going straight up. Like they stop right there. For whatever reason, I don't know. They just tell you how you're going to display it as far as the little wings go. On the little backpack part, trying to see if it tabs or just sit. Yeah, it tabs in down here. I don't know if it just sat there or what. So that's most of it. Now I got to get his hands out. That goes like that. That turns out of the way. I guess he keeps the kibble. Again on this side. This turns out of the way. Does it stay like that? Let me see the box. I guess it stays like that. Yep. It's the side. You can swivel his hand. Swivel his hand in. Make sure I got them all locked in here. The way he should be. And here is Masterpiece Wheeljack MP20. Stands pretty good. Kind of feels like I don't have his feet in all the way. I believe that's the way it goes. All right, trying to fall back on me. Maybe it comes back. I don't know. I'll take care of that. I just moved the little parts out in the back down here. All right, so I think I got him in robot mode pretty good. He looks just like the flipping cartoon. From his face, the wings, the paint apps, just the way he looked, just the way the original guy who made the G1 probably woulda, coulda, if he had known how at the time, or if the tools were available to do it like this. So while I got him like this, I'm gonna jump into articulation. His arm wheel completely, well, not completely because the wings are there. Well, it rotates 360 at the shoulder. He has a bicep swivel, an elbow joint that kind of comes in. You got to turn it this way to get it to come forward. His hand rotates. Does it fully 360? It's 360. His hands open. None of his fingers are individually articulated. He has the mitten. His thumb has no articulation. And though the hand scope looks nice, it looks as though he can articulate at least his index, but it's not so. I'm assuming it's the same on this side, articulation. He turns at the waist. He has no kibble to prevent a full 360 turn. Why you want to do that, I don't know. He has the upper, with his hip, swivel, can kick. He bends at the knee, can get his leg up that high in this position. They go outward. It's about far as they're gonna go. And ankle, I'm sure he has a little because we transformed it up that way, just a little bit. I don't know if you want to get a walking motion out of him. And I guess that's Wheeljack strolling into the lab. His head, I don't see a ball joint. I'm sure that's how it's done. No, actually, I don't think it is a ball joint in there. But his head, sorry about that. I'm looking at the toy, not the camera. His head 360s completely, and he can look up. Can't look down because he'll be looking into the top of his chest. He looks down just a little bit, and that is it for articulation on this guy. I do believe I'll take his gun, the one that we actually seen him with this gun on some episodes, even though it would change because he never had a real gun with the original toy. So whatever the artist interpretation or artist that day made his gun, but this one was shown several times. See if I can get it in the groove in his hand, which is not cooperating. It's at the back of his hand. There it is. Alright, there's Wheeljack with his little pea shooter and his shoulder cannon. You know what? And put the mirrors on. Well, I'll get to that. Launcher that doesn't fire. In fact, you can see straight through the damn thing. So I believe this is the front, and it just sort of sets in there. This is how it looked on the cartoon, and it always pretty much set on the shoulder. I don't know if it raises up intentionally, but you can raise it up. I think it's meant to do that. But it won't go that far because of the wings that you cannot move out of the way. I guess if you really wanted to, you could grind that little notch down to get the wings to angle up in different places. But I don't know if it's that serious. I know some people will do that. And here is Masterpiece Wheeljack. Here's all of his accessories. I'm going to bring in the G1. Transform this guy. And like I say, he's one of the guys that I loved as a kid, and you just knew he needed a damn upgrade, because half these guys wouldn't stand up straight. They would fall over. These little panels would get old and just flop down. And like, you don't realize, at least I don't realize how tiny these guys are until I put them next to one of my Masterpiece guy. He actually came with 2 launchers. The cartoon chose to represent him with just one. And these damn things would break, taking, put them on and off. See how hard that snap was. And no handgun. His wings just pop on these little notches on the back. Did that fire or did it just fall out? And here we go. The other wing. Where's the missile? But this is a direct interpretation of the Sunbow cartoon. I mean, 100% faithful. He actually has eyes. Unlike this dude, who just has the stripes. And I'm going to say this, and I know a third party can do it, and they're just not going in this direction, you know, where the tires aren't chrome. No, the tires aren't rubber, and the rims aren't chrome, and the weapons aren't chrome. And I really wish they had kept some type of LED. I would love to buy a third-party head. I mean, I would pay through the nose to get a head with these things light up, whether they flashed or just stayed on. I mean, man, when they first started talking Masterpiece and I had an MPO1, I thought about guys like this, and I would actually love to see a button you can push to make it flash like when he was talking. I've always dreamed of that since I had this toy. But it's not to be. I'll get over it. And again, like I said, this guy would lean forward at every opportunity. And he was one of the ones I really, really wanted to get an upgrade. Come on, Jackie. All right, there's G1 and Masterpiece Wheeljack. Okay, get this guy out of here. And bring out the hypnosis device. This was like the anti-hypnosis device. And it's completely sealed. I hate to bust the damn thing open. But here we go. Yeah. And here it is. I can't remember on the cartoon. I thought it was black or gray. Or charcoal gray black. But looks just like it. Remember, he was leaning out of Skyfire and he said something like, it's Independence Day, and Spike's dad was no longer hypnotized and all of that. Got real sentimental. And they actually have an instruction sheet of how to put it in his hand. Really? Wow, they could have saved some money on this. Anyway, let's get it in his hand. Watch me fail. After making fun of the instructions. Well, here is Wheeljack with the hypnosis, anti-hypnosis. They just say hypnosis device. Looks like he's ready to go to work. He's got his lunch, got his gun. And here is Masterpiece Wheeljack. And I want to say thank you for watching my toy review, and I'll see you soon.
Give us a hand. Me don't know why not. So we help this time. I've got to work on their personality circuit.